Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Twinkle and I hope you subscribe to my channel below. So today's video, as you already can see, it's about this soft glam makeup look that I've created. So if you are interested, keep watching. Firstly, I'm taking this Maybelline Age Divine Concealer and applying it all over my eyelids, especially on the crease area, to create that clean canvas. And then using this masking tape, I applied it below my eye to create that winged look. I'm using this Flicka's eyeshadow palette from the Game of Colors, which is really good. So on this, I'm taking this transition shade, and with the use of the round brush, I'm moving it back and forth just to create that wash of colors. This is going to set my concealer really well. Then I took this color, which is a really nice color, and then I'm applying it all over my crease line and bringing it down to the eyelid. Now one thing which you guys have to remember is that never take too much of colors all together, because then it becomes really difficult to blend it out. So take little amount of it, and then if required, keep on increasing it. This is totally on you guys. If you want to elongate your eyeshadow, you can bring it up to your brow bone, but I didn't want it to elongate my eyes that much, so I just kept a little close to it but not really touched my brow bone. Then taking this lighter shade, I use the round brush just to remove the harsh lines and to soften the edges. And then I'm taking this darker shade and applying it on my outer eye to create that depth look. Now this depends upon you. If you want to increase the depth, you can take a lot of colors and just keep on blending it. I wanted to keep it really soft, so I just applied a little of it. Then taking the round brush, I blended all of it because I didn't want any harsh line, and as I told you, I wanted to keep it really soft. Then I'm taking this eye base shade. Now this is actually a concealer, so in case you don't have this, you can use any concealer, and I'm applying this on my half cut crease. Then I'm taking this glittery shade to apply it on my 1/3 of the eyelid. Now I'm using the fingertips just because it really melts your eyeshadow well. And one pro tip, whenever you're applying a glittery shade, use your fingertips because it really melts the eyeshadow really well. And I'm using this really soft and thin brush to apply it on my inner corner of the eye. As you can see, this transition look is really giving a very soft and glamoury look. And then using the round brush, I just blended all of it because I didn't want any of the harsh lines. Then I'm using this darker shade just to blend in and create that transition. For the eyeliner, I'm using this Get Inked Nika's eyeliner. In case you don't want to use an eyeliner, you can also use an eyeshadow with a pencil brush. Now using this brownish shade, I created more depth on my crease line. I'm using a very pointed brush for this. Now this is totally on your preference. The more depth you want, the more color you can use. Now moving on to the base, I'm using foundation which is from L'Oreal. And the ones who have been following me since the start knows that I don't keep brush strokes. So after applying a foundation, I always use a sponge to remove the brush strokes. Then moving on to the concealer, I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Now I'll be mentioning all the products that I'm using in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Then I'm using this concealer which is from Maybelline Age Rewind just to brighten up my lower eye part. Then I'm using this Faces Canada's makeup fixer just to fix up my base. Now this is totally optional. You can use it once after finishing up your makeup or at the start. That's totally on you. I'm using this sponge to just dab everything in. Then moving on to my eyeshadow, I'm using this brownie shade again for the contouring. I also applied it on my nose just to elongate my nose. Then I'm using this Fit Me's finishing powder which is from Maybelline, and then I applied it all over the places where I had applied the concealer and let it stay for around 30 seconds. This helps the concealer to stay for really long time and also gives you that matte finish. Then for the blush, I'm using this L'Oreal Tint Crease. Now for my eyebrows, I'm using this eye pencil from Miss Claire. Now since lockdown has already made my eyebrows look so thick, I didn't want it to apply too much of it. I'm just using this eyebrow pencil just to fill in the gaps. Then I dusted off the extra finishing powder that was there on my face. Moving back to my eyeshadow palette, I'm using this color to apply it on my lower lash line. Now again, this depends upon preferences, how deeper and how depth you want to create under your eyes. So according to that, you can use the amount of colors you want. Now for my inner corners, I'm using this glittery shade. This is the free montage that I created, which nobody asked for. So moving on to the next thing, I use this glittery shade again as an highlighter. Now using the same shade, I'm applying it in the waterline of my eye. Now I'm using really pointed brush for this, so make sure you do not poke your eye. I was pretty impressed with this look because I was creating this for the first time and it turned out to be really good. And guys, please ignore this little hair. Next I move on to the eyelash color. For my mascara, I'm using this, which is from Maybelline. Lipstick, I'm using this lip shade from Maybelline again. So this was the look that I created, and it is a really subtle look which you can carry in your daytime as well as night. So with this we come to the end of the video. I hope you liked this look, and don't forget to tag me if you're recreating this, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We'll meet super soon next Saturday. Till then, ta-da!